Rumours swirl that Prince Harry and Meghan lost everything at Silicon Valley Bank. Sources tell iSource News on Twitter that the couple set up accounts following the advice of friends in Silicon Valley. This is a major blow, said the source. They had all of Harry's money there. Their accounts may only be insured up to a maximum of $250,000, said a source who asked not to be identified. Harry's millions from Spare may be all lost. It's bad for the US, as this is the second largest bank collapse in US history, but SVB's clients are almost all high-tech startups along with some big tech investors. Regular Joes won't be hurt by losing money here. High-tech startup SVB folks will be the people most affected. That space Harry keeps talking about glowingly refers to his time spent in his better-up San Francisco condo, allegedly engaging in typical big tech partying, and all that entails. BetterUp's operating cash from their $300 million in Series E financing is tied up at SVB. That means their funds are choked off, and that means BetterUp is in serious financial trouble, and that means Harry's space may be under threat. SVB may be acquired by a larger, more stable bank like Chase in the coming days and weeks. Talks are currently underway. Big tech will pressure Biden for a bailout, which may or may not happen, but SVB's customers will be affected, and this generally leads to a financial reassessment of current practices. Austerity measures often follow. Assuming BetterUp somehow survives, news of their booze, illegal drugs, and sex-filled parties on investors' money may be leaked, which could potentially lead to an investor lawsuit or a potential SEC investigation. Harry's involvement puts BetterUp into the spotlight here. There'll be layoffs due to this. Disgruntled people talk. Leaking of insider tales of the dark side may come to light. Allegedly, BetterUp had to settle a large 7-figure sex lawsuit involving Harry. Yet BetterUp kept him on as a key leader. That decision may come under scrutiny, and this puts Harry's much-needed space into flux. It appears that if this is true, the Harkles will be scrambling to ensure that it's not confirmed in the mainstream media, because their egos can't handle us knowing they're in financial distress. It'll also mean that they might actually have to start doing real work or film a quickie season 2 of the Netflix reality show to refill the coffers quickly, which won't even pretend to be a docuseries, a royal fan commented. Another added, if they lost their money, they're screwed. The most valuable deals are over, and their current bargaining position is in the ditch. Reality show and Instagram shilling to the sugars will be all they have. Circling the Z-list drain. Meanwhile, posing on Twitter, the Royal News Network said, the royals have Prince Harry and Meghan Markle lost money in the Silicon Valley bank collapse. That's an interesting question, as the Sussexes are vain enough about their business acumen to attach themselves to a bank just based on what's trendy, or what makes them seem like a power player. It's highly likely that BetterUp had investments or worked with SVB, which could negatively impact their bottom line. I've always thought BetterUp was a bad investment with a very shaky premise. I also thought, much like Harry and Meghan, it's probably bleeding money as well. If they had all their eggs in the SVB basket, they've probably bled out.